Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
May I come in?
Yes, please.
How are you doing, madam? My name is During. I am coming to your company for an interview as requested.
Fine, thank you for coming. Mr. Wu, please take a seat. I am Ann Smith, the assistant manager.
Nice to see you, Mrs. Smith.
Nice to meet you, too.
Have you received any degrees?
Yes. In 1996 I received my Bachelor of Science degree from Hebei's University, and in 2001 I received my MBA degree from Peking University.
How about your academic records at college?
In fact, my records were excellent. My overall GPA was 9 on a 10 scale, which was the highest in my class.
That's very impressive. Which course did you like best?
English. It was both interesting and useful, so I showed a great interest in it.
Can you tell me why you changed your major when you were a graduate student?
Because I am very interested in administration and I did take some courses in it. I also performed well in the subjects. Hence I believe that I can do a good job in this position.
Did you get any honors and awards at college?
Yes. I was awarded a scholarship from the university every year. In 1995 I participated in the National Contest of Maths Models and I won the prize. Hello. I am Richard from the Brooks Headhunter Company. Can I have a private talk with you?
I am driving right now. Can you call back in 30 minutes?
Sure.
Hi, Monica, Richard again. Have you ever heard about our company? It is an international one with good reputation. We have a lot of successful cases. If you're trying advance your career, I would love to help you. XYZ Company is one of our clients. They're in need of the talent like you. Would you be interested in taking part in an interview? It is scheduled sometime within this week.
Thank you for calling. I really appreciate your kindness. But right now, I'm very busy preparing for an interview of another company. I don't think I am available for this opportunity.
Okay, I see. Good luck to you. You have my number. Call me when you change your mind. I can send you more detailed information about our company and jobs you might be interested in if you give me your private email address.
Well, I will text it to you. Thank you. Bye for now.
You're welcome. Bye. Well, your qualifications for the job are excellent. And is there anything you'd like to ask about the job?
Yes, I'd like to know if the company provides opportunities for further education.
Yes, our employees are allowed to take up 2 days a month to attend college courses.
That's very generous.
I've enjoyed the conversation with you. We'll call you within 5 working days.
Thank you. I appreciate the time you've given to me.
Would you like me to show you our new cleaning unit? It's a clever design.
Yes, I'd like to see that. What does it clean exactly?
It washes the solvent off all the metal parts, the blades, trays, etc., and then sends it back into the system.
What does the unit consist of?
Well, it's basically 2 tanks, one for the dirty solvent and one for the clean solvent, a pump and a washing unit. Oh, and there's a cooling system and a filter. It's all controlled by a PLC system, that stands for Process Logic Control. What will I earn per year in this job?
You can expect to earn $65,000 per year.
Are we covered by a good benefits plan?
The job has a menu plan where you are given a fixed amount of money and you choose what you most need in terms of benefits.
Can we take personal days off?
You get 2 weeks paid vacation and an additional 10 days of sick leave.
What do you offer in terms of a retirement plan?
We do not currently offer any retirement plan.
Do you reimburse for education that relates to my job?
We allow several weeks release time each year for our employees to attend job-related seminars and conferences.
Do you have a benefits brochure?
Whoa! Who said you got the job?
Do you have any particular conditions that you would like our company to take into consideration?
No, nothing in particular.
All right, if we decide to hire you, we'd pay you 2,500 yuan a month at the start. You can have Saturdays and Sundays off. Besides, you may have a paid month holiday every year. How do you think about it?
As regards salary, I leave it to you to decide after experience of capacity.
Well, we'll give you our decision in a couple of days. It's a pleasure to talk to you, Mr. Liu.
Thank you, Mr. White. I really appreciate your assistance.
Would you like to come to our factory for a visit?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'd be glad to.
You can look around our new workshops and the automatic machines.
I'm sure the output of your production will increase a lot.
Very good. Now, I have a couple of final questions.
I hope they're not too hard.
Well, why should we hire you?
I think that I would be a perfect fit in this company. I have a unique combination of strong technical acumen and outstanding soft skills. You know, I excel at building strong, long-term customer relationships. For example, when I headed the customer support department in my previous company, our team solved about 70% of our customers' problems. I decided that we needed better information and technical preparation on our products, so after I implemented a series of training sessions in coordination with our technical department, we were able to solve 90% of our customers' issues. Given the opportunity, I could bring this kind of success to this company.
Impressive. So, what would you consider to be your greatest weakness?
I struggle with organization and time management. Punctuality has never been a strength of mine. I find it hard to organize my time efficiently. I have actually addressed this weakness recently, by attending a workshop on efficient time management. It helped me a lot, by providing me with great insights on how to get organized and use my time efficiently, so I think I'm getting better now.
Great. Well, let me tell you that I am very pleased with this interview. We are shortlisting our candidates this week, and next week we will inform our shortlisted candidates of the day and time for a second interview with our CEO.
Great, thanks a lot. I hope to hear from you. Goodbye.
Please take a seat.
Thanks.
Now what can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a job.
Fine. But first I need some information about you.
What kind of information do you want?
Well, first of all, your name. What's your surname?
Wilson.
And your other names?
Stephen Michael.
Have you got your email address?
Yes, it's henrylee@yahoo.com.
How old are you?
21.
Where were you born?
In California.
I would like to ask for one day off next week. Do you think the manager will agree? I know it is the busy time for our company, but I do have some important things to handle.
Well, it is hard to say. At least you need to come up with a good reason.
Actually, it is my mother's wedding. My parents divorced many years ago. Now she is ready to establish a new family. It is a special occasion. I've got to be there, right?
Yes, you should be there. Go find the manager and ask. I think the manager will understand and approve you a day off. Don't forget to fill in the leave application form. It will be signed by the manager for approval.
Thank you so much. Today, we have invited a special guest, Professor Yang. He will give us some advice on the legal aspects of international business. Your international legal advice is important to our business well-being. Please give us some counsels on such issues as which laws govern the contract, what recourse is available for default or breach of contract by our clients, or what to do if a dispute arises.
The significance of understanding the nuance and distinctions of foreign customs and business practices are a continual challenge for global entrepreneurs and traders. Despite many countries' accession to membership, trade and investment frictions are still predominant among existing membership. However, these frictions will be better managed under the trade rules and the organization's dispute settlement mechanism.
In spite of this, international business contracts and arrangement must be precise, specific and all-inclusive to lessen misunderstanding, misconceptions and disagreements to the minimum.
Problem and disputes occur mainly due to difference in the laws of countries involved. For this very reason, it is imperative to establish from the outset which law governs when disputes arise. The most fundamental principle of all international contracts is the applicable laws and regulations. Make sure that the arbitration clause in your business contract be all-inclusive.
How can we protect our patents and trade market abroad?
Yes, it will be your utmost interest to protect your intellectual property such as your innovations, idea, designs and copyrights in your target country.
As you know, our main focus is to penetrate the markets of countries in Asia. What is the current legal framework in the countries?
The lack of regulatory transparency was a problem and still is to some extent. However, the countries are moving forward to deepen their reforms. New changes will involve the establisher of legal structures to sustain high levels of foreign as well as domestic private investments. This will surely strengthen the law and regulations in the countries, especially areas related to trade issues.
Several years ago, the countries and China signed memorandums of understanding, pursuant to which the countries will improve their laws government intellectual property rights protection over the following 2 to 3 years.
Precisely. The actions the countries have committed to take are consistent with the agreement.
Why isn't the project done yet?
How should I know? It's not my responsibility.
Hello. How was the marketing meeting?
Hi. It was awful. I think I put forward some great ideas, but none of them were accepted.
I'm surprised to hear that. I thought you had some very good suggestions.
So did I. I ran the ideas by a few people before the meeting and their ideas seemed to have the supports of some people.
So what happened in the meeting?
One or two people didn't take to my ideas very well. That was to be expected. The worst thing was that the people who said the idea were good before the meeting didn't support me during the meeting.
I wonder why not. We could always revise the suggestions, to take into account any objections.
That's good advice, but I'm not confident that even revised proposals will be accepted.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure, I'm open to any reasonable suggestions.
Is there a chance you could contact the client confidentially and see what they think? If they like your ideas, perhaps they could put them forward as their own proposals. You won't get credit for it.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Go on. Take a chance. You could just hint at your idea. The client should be smart enough to take a hint. How often are stockholders' meetings held?
Stockholders' meetings are held biannually. Usually the meetings are scheduled for spring and fall. In between the meetings, each stockholder receives biannual reports. Financial statements are made once a year.
What percentage of the stockholders actually attend the meetings? I'm guessing not a large percentage.
You're right, it's a low percentage. Also, in order to attend meetings, you have to hold a certain amount of shares. It's quite a large number, so most of the stockers are excluded from proceedings.
So, how much say do the stockholders really have?
Unless they're united, very little.
Would it be all right if I went home next weekend?
For what?
Well, I want to surprise my brother showing up for his birthday.
Well, that sounds like it would be okay. Just be careful.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.